Have you been feeling lonely lately? Like you wish you had somebody to have dinner with, or somebody to watch a movie with, or just something? So I figured it was time to do like a real raw and real deep look inside Eva's life because lately, I guess like in the last maybe couple to few weeks, I've been feeling particularly more lonely than I normally feel, which is kind of weird. And I thought, I can't be the only one. I'm going to take this off. I can't be the only one who feels like this. Like, there's got to be other people over 60, not just women, maybe men too, over 60, who just kind of feel lonely, like they wish they had a companion, even for like I said, like just dinner, have somebody to sit and have coffee with or I don't know, whatever. When I do, so I had a little bit of I felt a little bit depressed this afternoon. I don't like to use the term depressed because I'm generally a very upbeat, very optimistic, bubbly kind of person. Not crazy in your face, but just, I'm kind of a happy woman. But lately, I haven't been so happy. And today I was a little bit sadder than I generally feel. Like when I'm feeling lonely, it kind of comes and goes in waves. But today I was sad. Today was sad, and I had a nap because usually when I feel like that, I just tap out. I don't feel like doing any work. I don't feel like doing videos. Actually, so here's something funny. I actually did record a video down at the lake this morning and I deleted it all because I just wasn't feeling it. So I don't feel like doing anything. I had a nap. I woke up, I fed the cats. I did do a little bit of work and then I thought, you know what? I'm treating myself to like some shitty food for dinner tonight, which is rare. I eat pretty healthy, but today was a junk food day. So I went down at the where I live here in the little town in Panajachel, Guatemala, at the gas station where I feed my gas station dog. There's a restaurant there. So I went there and I spent some time with my dog, and that brings me joy. And I ordered a hamburger and french fries and onion rings to take out to bring home. And I just finished those. And they were, I'm not going to lie, they were pretty yummy. But I mean, these are band-aids. This eating junk comfort food is a band-aid when you're feeling sad. I don't recommend it. People shouldn't do that. I mean, I think we all do it, but I feel like there are other ways to deal with loneliness and that feeling of being alone and wanting companionship. There's definitely other ways to deal with it. But I just kind of wanted to come on here and see who else. Like, I want you to drop down in the comments below. Like, do you have periods where you feel really lonely too and wish you had somebody just to have, watch a movie with, go for a walk with, maybe somebody to have dinner with? Do you ever get like that? And if you do get like that, what do you do when you feel like that? So my vice today was I had a nap. I went and visited one of my favorite street dogs. I got junk food. Those are the things that kind of makes Eva happy, I guess. And I did a little bit of work, but I'm not going to work anymore. I think I'm done. I'm done my dinner. I ate half the hamburger. It was a big hamburger. Half was enough for me. I ate all my fries and all my onion rings, and those made me happy. But I think it's important to, when you're feeling lonely like that, like I was today, I think it's important to reach out to people, just because there's probably somebody out there who's like maybe one of your friends or a neighbor or somebody you know online or something. I don't know. Maybe they're feeling lonely too, and they probably wouldn't mind hearing from you. Like after I'm done recording this, I'll probably call my sisters because I talk to my sisters almost every day, or maybe I'll watch something mindless on TV. There's a new season of Love is Blind. It's a crazy addiction. It's horrible. And it's soul sucking, but it entertains me. But I'll probably call my sister and just talk and just have that human connection. And I think it's important when we're feeling lonely or alone and sad to try to make a human connection, because what's going to happen, and I catch myself, like I know when I'm starting to feel really sad. Like today. Today was like, okay, today I'm down, like I'm at the bottom of the ladder of sadness. Like it's getting to be where I'm going to have to nip this in the butt. And I think it's important to catch yourself at that stage before it just turns into another dark day and another dark day. And then before you know it, if you don't try to like control that, it can control you. And I don't, no, don't, no, don't. Sorry, don't. Sorry, hang on, my little peanut is on the table and trying to help herself to my hamburger. That's for the dog outside. I think it's important to try to catch yourself before your depression or sadness gets out of control and takes control of you. Reach out to somebody, or if you don't have anybody to talk to, you can email me. I'm more than happy to email and sit and chat with anybody. My email address is in the About section, by the way. I think if you just take some time to do the things that maybe bring you joy, like for me, it's visiting my street dog. Like that was one of the things. Like I went and I had a nap, I got shitty food, and I went and visited my street dog. And out of all those three things, visiting my street dog was the one thing that brought a huge smile on my face and made me actually laugh and giggle because he's adorable and I love him. So try to find something to do that brings you joy. Like go and pet a puppy, go to if you like animals, go to an animal shelter. No, Gracie. Go to an animal shelter and maybe, like go and take a shelter dog for a walk, or go play with some kittens. Kittens are hilarious to play with. Or go find another organization that calls to your heart, that's going to bring you joy, that's going to make you happy. Like I don't want you to get too far down, sucked into that loneliness and sadness and depression, because it can take control. It will, and it can happen quite swiftly. Anyway, I think I just wanted to come on here and just share that, because I think a lot of people, I think what happens is that a lot of us, maybe a lot of you who are feeling lonely or sad, I think you think that you're alone, but you're not. There are hundreds of thousands of probably millions of people around the world who are lonely, just like you, like I am. I was lonely today. My life isn't perfect. Everybody thinks that all the content creators, we have perfect lives and we come on here and we're always smiling. Our lives are amazing. And it's not always like that. It's not always rainbows and lollipops and sunshine. My life isn't perfect by any means. I have shitty days too, and I have down days too. And I feel it's important when you have days like that to recognize them. Feel your feelings, but don't stay there, because they will trap you and you will become depressed. And I don't want that for you. Like, I don't want you to be sad. And I'm going to tell you, just me coming on here and sharing my thoughts with you and being vulnerable and letting you know, hey, you know what? I'm a human and I have really shitty days, and I have days where I feel lonely and sad and depressed. That makes me feel better, because for me, it's connection. And I need you to know that I'm a human just like you, and I have poopy days too. So you're not alone. You're not alone. There are lots of us out here who are lonely too. So, you can go on, I love Reddit. I've become addicted to Reddit. But you can go on, there are Facebook groups, there are Reddit groups for people over 60 who are lonely. There's all kinds of Reddits for, people who are lonely, 60, chat groups, forums, all kinds of things. So if you don't really have any friends, I don't really have any friends that I want to contact or call to say, hey, I'm lonely, do you want to shoot the shit? I don't really have friends like that. I have my sisters. Like, seriously, my sisters are my best friends. But if you don't have anybody that you can text or call or something, then join a group or a forum on Facebook of people, like-minded people your age, over 60, or maybe you have some interest or something you want to talk about. Maybe you want to talk about knitting or bird watching or whatever the case may be, photography. I don't know what your thing is, but go find a group and join a group and, find some like-minded people to chat with. It's just a really simple and great way to fill that lonely space, because I don't want you to be lonely and sad. Like, I was a little lonely and sad this afternoon. I have been feeling particularly lonely the last few weeks, but I'm feeling like I'm coming out of it and like I'm okay now. So, and I know for me that I need to reach out to people and contact people to chat because everybody, no, so nobody reaches out to me. I have a million people to reach out to because everybody thinks I'm too busy. Well, yes, I am too busy, but I'm never too busy to talk to a friend or somebody who just wants to say hi. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. If you're feeling lonely, go and find some things that'll fill that little void and bring you joy. And try to catch that, like nip that in the butt, like as soon as you can, because it really can spiral out of control. Hi, pretty girl, you smell Gracie. It really can. Or get a cat. Gracie, there's my little, she's such a bad girl. I do have other videos about loneliness and aging. You can check them out here. I'll leave a link to some of the other videos that I think you might like. Don't forget to check out the links down below. I have some really cool links that I think you might like, some articles you might like to read. I usually upload every Sundays and I do lives on Fridays, but I feel like I'm doing random lives these days. And I hope you all have an amazing week. And don't forget, if you need somebody to chat with, my email address is in the about. You can just email me, say, hey, and I reply to all my emails. Hey, Eva, I'm feeling shitty. This is what I'm feeling. This is what's going on, whatever. And I'm happy to reply and chat back. Goodbye from beautiful, sunny Guatemala. I love you and I hope you all have an amazing week. Bye from Gracie.